Hi guys, welcome back to the Skyrim Legendary Difficulty playthrough. So there's a few quick things I gotta mention. Normally I wouldn't take time to mention this, but I installed some mods that do affect gameplay, and I might put this update a little bit later in the episode, or I might just do a separate video. I haven't decided yet. The only reason I'm mentioning this is because they do affect... I said I was playing on vanilla gameplay settings, and for the most part I am. I don't consider this really a departure from that. Okay, and I have an auto loot mod. It's not just to save time, it looks really I'm gonna make people motion sick basically if I'm looting everything. So I set this up in a way that I'm actually gonna even make this, we'll even lower it a little bit. So if I'm sprinting, there's a very good chance I won't pick up the item. Oh yeah, and the other thing I changed, now this is just to save time. I have sneak speed. It's slightly slower than, and then the walk speed, it's still slower than vanilla sneak. And even if I'm not sneaking, it's still pretty slow. It's also to save me time in the editing, because if I'm going through the game really slow, it means unless I'm doing highly and entertaining. Now the looting barrels, I mentioned in the editing, I mentioned this. I found out that the unofficial Skyrim patch, it marks barrels as stealing because that's what Bethesda intended to. They just didn't take the time to make sure all of them were. But once you do quests for the various NPCs, you're able to take from the barrels. So that's kind of interesting. It's just one of the many things they didn't take time to. There's a mod called Remove Exterior Fog, which I haven't installed. I had forgotten about that, but you can see things a bit clearer now. Oh yeah, there's also this bug in vanilla where if you disenchant a robe, you can't enchant it with the same. It's only the robes with the double enchantment, so I don't know. It's probably gonna be a while before I'm enchanting anything worth using, but oh yeah, and some of the music you're hearing is from vanilla, and some of the music is from a mod called Classic Zelda music. It's on the Nexus. Oh yeah, I'm started working on some mod. I might mention it more later.